All right. What's going on, YouTube? This is Joe's McFly hitting you up with a reaction to, thank God something happened today to this freaking Yankee cold stove season, and hopefully you guys can hear me okay and all of that stuff. How are you guys doing today? Yes, long time no see. Long time no see. Oh, damn, mad at you guys out there. What the hell? What's going on? So before anything, if this is your first time on the channel, make sure you do leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you follow me on Twitter at Joe's McFly, on Instagram at Joe's McFly, and the official Pinstripe Strong Twitter and Instagram page. So a lot of stuff to unpack. Haven't had a chance to make a freaking video about a lot of stuff. I've just been kind of waiting because everything's just been freaking rumors and it's been annoying. And since I made my last video, Yankees have signed Troy Tulowitzki, and it's like, oh, okay, well, Troy Tulowitzki, whatever. Yankees have signed. There's been a lot of little moves. Well, I'll bring him back. Britain, I thought was imperative since we lost D-Rob. And I actually recorded a video, and I recorded the video, and as I was editing, the whole shit erased, and I got pissed off, and I'm like, damn. But the Yankees today get DJ LeMahieu, which is confusing to me. Look, guys, he's a good player, right? He's a good player. We'll talk about that in a second. But the Yankees are basically almost seemingly out on Manny Machado, and I know that a lot of the fan base was split on it. What are we gonna do? You're gonna have this kind of thing. It's a lot of stuff, because then my brain actually, after my initial reaction of saying, oh shit, we lost Manny Machado now, basically, and now you're just thinking, you know, what are the Yankees going to do now? Is this just this one move, or are the Yankees going to do more moves after this? Hopefully they do more, you know what I mean? Bring me out of Eno. But I was actually looking at the lineup, right? And now that we have LeMahieu, and if you're paying this guy $12 million a year, he's probably going to play, right? So how's this lineup going to work? Who's going to play where? And what are we supposed to do here? Bro, somebody said Latinos take the tree down in February. Bro, this tree's probably coming down in March, B. It's coming down in March. Yeah, the lights aren't even on, though, so it's basically almost mentally down. It's just taking everything off, you know? So yeah, I mean, I'm going to get in there, unpack a little bit. But, yeah, Yankees signed DJ LeMahieu. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Salud.
Thank you.
That's mine, too.
Oh, that's yours? Okay. I thought you gave me two. Nice. So, listen. I just look at it. The Yankees need a left-handed bat. They really do. I'm looking at it, and it seems like the Yankees do need a lefty bat. Missing a lefty bat right now. You're looking at the lineup, you know, you got the top suspects up there, but then after that, it's like, you know, what are you going to have, like 6, 7 righties in a row? It's weird. We're going to see. I don't know. I hopefully there's more things going on, you know. I would like to have Ottavino on this team, you know, but I'm just talking about, like, lineup-wise, man. But I'm going to find out what you guys think now. Do we then – I mean, there's a lot of possibilities, and I was listening to a couple of other people. I was listening to people on Twitter, and Twitter basically exploded. Like, my phone exploded. I'm at work, like, oh, shit, what the hell? My phone went beep, 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 beep. I got to mute it or I'm going to get fired. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And then there's I'm listening to other people's opinion that I respect, you know what I mean, people that I follow, and, you know, some good quotables there. A lot of people wanted the Yankees to sign these top guys. I was upset because I'm one of them, right? I want the Yankees to sign these top guys too, and I have my reasons why. And it's not that the team's not good enough, right? I don't want people to think, oh, Joe, you don't think that the team's good enough? They won 100 games last year. Like, I do think that the team is good enough, right? I think that the team is very good, and I think that the changes that they made makes them a better team, right? I'm not going to say that. However, right? Wow, we were led down this rabbit hole back in 2016 that this was the year that we were going to go in freaking balls out, you know, and just freaking go crazy and go ham and like really put our foot to the or pedal to the metal and set us up for the next 5 years. And it just seems like somewhere along the line, kind of said, whoa, we're going to scale back on this. However, we're still going to make everybody else feel like we're going to go gung-ho on that. Listen, and I'm not going to say Hal's cheap, right? I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say the Steinbrenners are cheap because technically right now they're over the luxury tax, bro. They really are. So we can't really say that they're cheap or they're trying to stay luxury tax champions that can't make the T-shirt because of the fact of the matter is that they're still going over the luxury tax, right? However, coming into this offseason, not all. I didn't think so, right? But some people thought, and with good reason, damn, we got money to spend. We reset the tax. We're gonna get Bryce Harper and Manny Machado, and we're gonna re-sign Britton and D-Rob, and we're gonna get Patrick Corbin. However, you pivot, and then we get Hop to DJ LeMahieu and Troy Tulowitzki. You get what I'm saying? It's like it almost feels like a disappointed kind of feeling. So I understand why some people kind of feel like, yo, what the hell, bro? That's it? Like, but hopefully this isn't it. Hopefully we have more going on here. I'm going to get your thoughts in a second because I see you guys, the chat's going off like crazy right now. So I'm going to answer some of your questions. We're going to go through a couple of things there and all of that. But yeah, leave a like on the video, guys. Don't forget that. Leave a like on the video. But I understand. So you can look at both sides of the coin. The Yankees are better now, right? They're better now because DJ LeMahieu is a contact hitter. However, the Coors factor. However, the defense. Remember, my thing is defense, right? The infield defense was atrocious. DJ LeMahieu has won 3 Gold Gloves, and he is one of the best middle infielders in baseball. Second baseman, and he can play third. He can play some first. You know what I mean? So I like the signing for that, right? If he's taking the Neil Walker role kind of thing, or even if you want to have him win the first baseman job, I kind of like that too, right? But part of me still holds out hope that the Yankees will sign one of these 2 top 26-year-olds, right? Machado is probably going to be difficult unless the Yankees make a trade, right? The door is kind of still open for Bryce Harper, even though they've been so quiet on the Harper front, right? It's been like, to me, and I've been, you know, and I kind of went off in my group chat. I like went on a crazy rant in my group chat because I was losing my shit with like people complaining to me on Twitter, and then like me just thinking about the possibility of like the Yankees just saying, you know what, we're content. We already feel like we're good, and, you know, we're good, and kind of like taking like the small step approach rather than just kind of, you know what, let's freaking put it pedal to the metal, try to really win this division. The Yankees haven't won the division since what, 2012 or 2013, 2012. And they haven't won the pennant, the AL pennant, since 2009. They haven't won the World Series also since 2009 either. So there's work to do. And, you know, just because we came a game shy in 2017 of the World Series doesn't mean that we freaking won the World Series. Just because last year, you know, we got there, we lost to the Red Sox, and doesn't mean that we did anything. We didn't do anything. We haven't done anything. So, yeah, it just makes me feel like there's more moves somewhere down the pike. You know what I mean? It has to be. Like, Sonny Gray hasn't been traded yet, guys. He hasn't been traded off of this team. Makes you think, give you pause, like, hey, are the Yankees going to pick up Sonny Gray, package him with somebody else, trade him somewhere else, you know, with an infielder, San Machado, or package Sonny Gray with an outfielder? Because remember, you got to listen to key words that Brian Cashman says, right? So they were kind of interested on Machado, the way that they're talking and all of this stuff. And it just feels like they're not going to do it right now. They're like, And you got to hear, if you really want to listen to the Yankees' voice, their mouthpiece, kind of, right? I don't want to call him his mouthpiece, so that's almost like insulting to him. He's a very good reporter. But Jack Curry has the pulse of the Yankees team, right? And for him to say, continue to keep saying every single show, saying the Yankees will sign Machado at their price. The Yankees will sign Machado at their price. The Yankees will sign Machado at their price. It makes you think like, yo, bro, like they probably went to Machado like, yo, fam, we offering you 5 years. Figure it out. What's good? You doing this? And Machado's like, 5 years? I'm 26. Like, what the hell are you talking about 5 years? I'm not doing this shit. What the hell? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. So I feel Machado on that end, if that's what happened. Did they just say, you know what? Let's just pivot from Machado, do something else? That's what we're waiting to see right here. If this is the only move and that's it, then it's like, it kind of leaves a lot to be desired. So we'll go on from there, and then I'll kind of speak on little by little from what you guys talk about. But I think that there's more things down the pipe for the Yankees. There has to be. There has to be. So get excited, because don't get mad. Don't think that this is the end all be all, just DJ LeMahieu and that's it. We're going into spring training with this team and that's it. I don't think so. I think that the Yankees are going to try to do something else. There's a couple of moves down the pike that the Yankees are still kind of eyeing where we could be able to do. Because right now the lineup isn't lefty right now. It isn't balanced right now. So I don't know what's going on. But let's go. I'm gonna take some of your questions right now. So start dropping them in there, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. Let me detach the chat, because I don't like it when the chat's in the screen like that. You guys can hear me okay, right? Oh, shit. I can't see the chat. Okay, there we go. It's loading. Hear me okay, right? Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to start here. No, you guys probably, if you guys ask questions before this, just ask them again, because I'm not going to, you guys wrote a lot, you know what I mean? And so Nicholas says, and by the way, hi to all of you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. I don't forget any of you. Please don't feel like I forget about you guys. It's just a lot of stuff going on right now. I'm not in my house right now. You know, I'm kind of like trying to get an apartment. So there's like a lot of things going on right now until I set up that's why I'm not in my room right now. So once I set that up, I get my setup, build my wall, you know what I mean? The whole wall and everything like that. So just, that's why everything's been so inconsistent. My computer is down. My laptop is down. I'm using my brother's computer. I recorded a freaking podcast with John Boy yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you guys check it out. But I recorded a podcast and the sound was horrible. Oh my God, it was really bad. It was like, what the hell? I sound like a freaking robot Joe. But anyway, I digress. Guys, listen. Gotta be excited. We're gonna get something to be excited about. I feel that way. I hope. Oh my God. So Nicholas says, Joey, do you think the Yankees have a chance for Harper? We need a lefty back. All right, here we go. Now this is what I was kind of thinking about, where the Yankees. Now remember, you got to read what Cashman says, right? He's like, I'm surprised you guys are still asking about Harper. We're not in on Harper. We're not in on Harper. Scott Boras says, the Yankees didn't tell me that. The Yankees have not told me that they're not in on Harper, or that they don't want Harper or anything like that. So Yankees haven't told me that. So what the Cashman say was the reason why. He's like, guys, we have too many outfielders. We have 6 outfielders. We have Judge. We have Giancarlo. We have Hicks. We have Gardner. We have he named Ellsbury. We have Ellsbury. We have Clint Frazier, and so on and so forth. So he's like, we have 6 outfielders right now. We have no room for Bryce Harper, blah, 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 blah. Like any of those guys except for Judge and Giancarlo are really freaking blocking Bryce Harper. So you just kind of think like, all right, let's see what we'll do here. Are the Yankees going to really do this? Can they go after him? Bryce Harper fits this lineup like a freaking glove, man. Right now, the way that the lineup is constructed, it has so many righties in it, and I know that it almost doesn't matter. And the Red Sox have a lot of lefties, blah, 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 blah. Yankee Stadium is about having left-handed hitting. Got to have left-handed hitting in Yankee Stadium. The short porch is there. How are you going to take advantage of it? And I understand Gary Sanchez hits the ball the other way. Gleyber hits the ball the other way. I get it. Will the Yankees make a play for Bryce Harper? Possibly. But listening to what Cashman says, you would have to pick up and trade some of your outfield depth to get a Bryce Harper, right? And that would also mean somehow, some way, shedding a little bit of money. So would you take a Sonny Gray? Well, obviously you would. You guys are going to say yes. Take a Sonny Gray, take a Ellsbury, get a lesser package back, and then trade that off to make room, acquire Bryce Harper? Maybe. Would you grab an Andujar? And I'm not on the Andujar trade camp, even though, unless it's getting me a starting pitcher. Would you get an Andujar? Trade Andujar still, get somebody else, and then flip him to then get, I don't know. I mean, there has to be another move down the pike. But I think that the Yankees, I would love Bryce Harper. I want a left-handed bat in the lineup. Contact, power bat. Yeah. All right, let me see. Angel says, I don't like the lineup. Agreed, need some more balance in it. Yep. Sammy says, we also need to remember the Red Sox are losing a lot of players in their already weak pen. Look, I get that, but I'm just looking at my team right now. I can't, if my team isn't complete, I can't go out there and look at other teams right now. I just can't, because we just have to worry about us and what we're doing. Red Sox may lose Kimbrel. I don't know. That's none of my business, but we'll see. Joseph, will you stream live spring training games? Maybe. I might do that. I might go to spring training. Mets still lose. Like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Andujar isn't going anywhere as of now. I would hope not. I would agree. Oh, shit. I think I skipped some of your questions. Fuck. This thing, like, forwarded everything. Let's see. Oh my God, this thing like took away the questions that I was. Oh, here we go. Mr. Coconuts. Oh, you're a new one. Hello. If the Yanks are worried about having to sign some of our young people in the future, then why not give somebody like a Judge, a Mike Trout, family-friendly contract extension? A good question, and I don't think that the Yankees are – first of all, Yankees don't really give extensions, right? Second of all, why would Judge sign one right now? Like, that's at a disadvantage, and he's making a lot of money off of advertising right now. 3, the way that baseball is going right now, where people are not signing older players for longer contracts, Judge is actually set to be a free agent, you know, after arbitration and everything, I believe after age 30 or his age 30 season. So at that point in time, if you're thinking now, damn, the Yankees don't want to give a 26-year-old Machado, and we don't know yet because Machado hasn't signed yet. Yankees don't want to give a 26-year-old Machado that contract. What makes you think that they're going to want to give freaking Aaron Judge, who's trying to seek his first contract after that, a big contract? So we'll see. Why would Judge want to buy? And when people do extensions, they buy out your arbitration years and they also buy out other years. Why would Judge want to do that when he's kind of like, you know, of course, right now he'd take more money, of course. But I don't know. I just don't see that happening. For the Yankees, it's not in their benefit. And for Judge, he probably may do that, but probably not. Do you think that Dallas Keuchel would be good in New York? I don't want Dallas Keuchel, but I think he would be good somewhere in the National League. He looks like a Philly to me, honestly. I don't think that the Yankees just trade for Kluber, and the Yankees just trade. Oh, why don't the Yankees just trade for Kluber and call it a day? Because the other team is making the trade too. That's why. The other team is going to have something to say about it. They're going to want Kluber. They're going to want a king's ransom. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Would the Yankees do that? It'll probably take like a Florial, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it would take to get that. Probably if you'd have to give something off of your major league team to get that. Here's a good question. You still hitting the gym? Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Christmas fucked my whole shit up, bro. I'm gonna be very honest, Lou. Christmas really fucked my shit up, but I'm getting, I'm getting back into that heavy. Those of you that have been following me know that I was in it super heavy, so getting back in that super heavy. It's just the hard part about working out is not actually working out; it's eating right, and the meal planning shit. And I just started a new schedule at my job, so everything's all over the place right now for me. I'm trying to organize myself. Chances Harper wears pinstripe next season. If I had to put it between a 1 to 10 right now, I'd put it at I guess a 2 right now. Chances, hold on. Adam Ottavino. Yes, I would like Ottavino. Yankee Twitter with the fake sources need to stop. Yes, and Dan Clark was called out. Dan freaking Clark was called out, bro, because came out saying he has some fake-ass sources saying that the Yankees are going to sign Machado, saying that Machado was going to freaking sign with the Yankees no matter what after the new year, in that first week, early in the new year. And it's bullshit, man. I hate it when people do shit for clout, man. I don't like it, bro. If you don't, that's it. I don't pretend like I have followers on Twitter and things like that. I could pretend like I know all day and act like I just say, like, try to break news and then try to that gets you followers. I'm gonna be very honest. It does get you followers because people think, oh, this guy's an insider. This guy knows. However, I'm not gonna bullshit my way through it. I'm not being authentic. I'm not being who I am, and people are gonna be like, you're gonna get called out on bullshit. That's what people end up putting your stuff out on cold hot take or whatever, freezing hot takes, or I don't know what the hell the name of that guy is, or Dallas not a fit for the Yankees. I agree. Offseason's been a roller coaster, bro. Yes, I want it to be. Honestly, I really do want this freaking offseason to be over. Feel like I haven't watched a Yankee game in years. I agree. How about Moose? Okay, all right, I'll entertain that. Sure, Moose, but then you're gonna have to either get rid of Andrew. I don't know how it would work. See, the DJ LeMahieu signing kind of complicates a lot of shit because you don't know what are you gonna do now. Like, they said LeMahieu is gonna kind of play all over, but he's gonna get significant playing time, I think, because if he is being paid $12 million a year, he's getting significant playing time. I'm sorry, you paid Neil Walker, I think it was like $5 or $4 million last year. You could play him sporadically, but you getting paid $12 million by playing time, bro. Like, seriously. Ryan Balance is key to the lineup. Look at the Boston lineup example. Yes. Kluber. Yes. Ellsbury is Luol Deng. Yes, he is. Never witnessed an offseason like this. I think a lot of it has to do with social media also. I honestly, and the, kind of pushing back everything. Expected to sign either Harper or, okay. If not Harper or Machado, do you think that they make a move at the deadline for a big-time bat? No. For a bat, no. For an arm, probably yes. Boston won because of their starting pitching was great. Actually, our starting pitching didn't suck, right? Now, that's kind of like a misconception there. Our pitching was actually not that bad, and their pitching was actually not as good as what their hitting, bro. Their hitting was A1, and their hitting in the clutch, their hitting with 2 outs was amazing. It was insane last year, bro. Like, stupid stuff happened last year when the Red Sox were losing. They'll be losing by 7 runs. They'll come back and win. They'll be losing in the freaking 9th inning. They'll come back and win. They had blown saves by that bum Kimbrel. They'll come back and win. So it was weird for them last year. Like, everything kind of rolled right, bro. I feel like they won 162 games. Joe, use CC as a stature. He should be like a backup or something. No, bro. I think CC's gonna start. It's his final season. They're not gonna do him like that, bro. They're not gonna do him like that. Joe, the Yankees got guys who hit the ball the other Joe, the Yankee guy. Oh, you're talking about LeMahieu does hit the ball the other way. The only thing that concerns me about LeMahieu are his home and road splits. I mean, is he a product of Coors Field? I mean, he hit 330, I believe, in his career in Coors Field. And on the road, I think I seen something like it was 229 or 240. I don't know, but it was pretty drastic split. It was like, wow, that's really crazy. Is he a product of Coors Field? He's a batting champion. Or is he a product of he just likes playing at home, right? If he just likes playing at home and he's at Yankee Stadium and he likes playing at home at Yankee Stadium, then, it's just what it is. Some people just like playing at home. If he, doesn't like playing on the road, I whatever. But I got to see more from LeMahieu. I got to see him more. Let's get Jacob deGrom. That's not happening. I'll tell you that right now. They need an ace. Preaches to the choir. She gets Syndergaard. Not happening. deGrom. Yes. If not Harper or Machado, do you think that we make a move for at the deadline? Elite arm. I don't know. It's kind of hard to ask. Kind of hard to ask about a deadline move because we don't know what the needs of the team are yet, right? So it might change. These things change as they go along. Yankees need to start relying on future players and get players who they know will help win the World Series, and that doesn't include Tulo or DJ. Now, I don't agree with that statement, right? Because fine, Tulowitzki's not durable, but let's just say you catch freaking lightning in a bottle kind of year from him, and he somehow, some way stays healthy, and both of his feet stay healthy or whatever it is, they don't break, and he hits like crazy. He hits well. DJ LeMahieu hits in the. You know what DJ LeMahieu has the possibility of being? Like one of those annoying, like little freaking hitters that you think you're out of an inning and he'll extend the rally, like a opposite field single, RBI single the other way, double. Like he has the ability to do that, like some annoying shit that really would get a pitcher out earlier than what he would. Like he thought he was out of the inning. But then LeMahieu fought off. Like I think in his career, DJ LeMahieu has only struck out 100 times one time in his career. One time. So he's a contact hitter. Contact, super contact. Put the bat on the ball, doing all of that stuff. He's a much better version, and much better defensive version and bigger version, obviously, of Torreyes. So that's it there. Oh my God, this thing is freaking freezing. This shit's annoying. I need to get my freaking laptop, my Mac fixed, man, so I can start doing these streams. Huh? Joe's, the Yankees needs our first base, left field, and starting pitcher. Okay. Trying to see it right here. Yeah, people keep saying that I agree with you. You never know any hitter at Coors Field, but it's not like he's a power hitter. I agree. He's not a power hitter. He's hitting, but the ball travels over there, bro. The lineup is super weird. Frazier. Why are you putting Frazier in the lineup? That doesn't make too much sense. He said Torres, Judge, Hicks, Stanton. I agree that part. Sanchez, I agree. Bird, absolutely not. Fuck out of here. Andujar. LeMahieu. Wait, how's that infield work? What do you play LeMahieu at second base and then Frazier in left field? No, I don't know. I don't think so. Feels like a trade's coming. I don't know how DJ could sit on the bench. I don't think he's sitting on the bench. That's the thing. Oh my horrible. You know what? Let me look at the chat on my phone because this shit is mad slow right now. It's pissing me off. Oh no, I gotta mute this shit. Guys, do you guys watch Game of Thrones? I don't know if you guys do. I definitely watch Game of Thrones. I love Game of Thrones. Love it. You see, this chat over here is weird. It's like mad behind. Strange. Let me just pop this chat back in. Where? All right. Guys, don't forget to like the video and share it and subscribe to the channel and all of that good stuff. And I'm going to start finding your questions now so that I can be able to help answer them. Here you go. How about the Yankees buy every Red Sox player every... No. Okay. That I'm not entertaining that. That's foolishness. We're not doing that. No way. That's what we need, contact hitters. I agree. We need contact hitters. We do. Yo, been a long time. How are you, my dude? I've been good, man. I've been laying low, man. I've been kind of laying low in the cut, not doing too much, man. I'm trying to get my money up, honestly. Like, I've been working a lot of overtime on my job because this year I got plans and they're gonna take some money. Stanton will be everyday left fielder. I don't think so. The Yankees don't really like his defensive metrics. Joe, can you save this live? I'm at work right now. Yes, the live will be uploaded after, so you can be able to watch it and review it after if you wanted to. And then we have Voigt can DH. Yes, he can. Yeah, struck out once in his 100 times. Very right about that. You guys talking about NBA. Joe, what are your thoughts on Luis Severino's situation with arbitration? Okay, I'm glad that you mentioned that. So the arbitration thing, right? The way that it works, the player gives a number, the team gives a number. I think this is Luis Severino's first year of arbitration. So the way that it works is if you pay a player in his first year a certain amount, if he performs to a certain level, he has to get paid another amount over that, right? So the money kind of compounds, right? And then it sets precedents for future cases also. So, of course, for the owners, they'd want to pay you less so that you don't set too many records and then it's not expected later on because the arbiter won't give him, we'll give them that if there's like somebody that's comparable. So, take, for example, I think, well, that's the last year of arbitration. That doesn't count. First year of arbitration, Severino put in I don't know what the numbers are. I don't like players going to arbitration because, like you've seen with Dylan, it can get nasty, bro. Like, basically, when you sit in arbitration, the way that process works is that they'll sit with you in front of an arbiter. You plead your case on why you deserve, let's just say, $8 million. And the Yankees are pleading their case on why you deserve $6 million. And they're talking shit about you. Like, oh, this guy sucks. They're not saying this guy sucks, but they're saying stuff like, oh, this guy doesn't do this right, or this guy doesn't do this. This is why he doesn't deserve $8 million. So they're like, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I thought you guys liked me. This is how you guys feel about me? This is how you guys feel about me? And that's how Dylan felt. He felt like he got dragged through the mud. It's not a good process to go through, bro. Like, it's where players like really learn that the shit is a business. Like, it's a business, bro. Like, seriously. So when the Yankees go up, even though Severino will say, look, I had great numbers, the Yankees could say, well, you tailed off late. There's a lot of stuff. You don't deserve this number. They're basically talking about how you don't deserve it. So can the Yankees and Severino can still come to a solution between that time, between now and the arbitration date? Hopefully they do and avoid arbitration altogether. But if they do go to arbitration, then that would suck. It really would. Let me see here. Do you think Andujar gets traded? At this point, I don't know anything, honestly. I just don't know. Here's my opening day lineup. I can't really talk lineups right now, guys, because it's too much. But I mean, I'll talk about some. Hicks, Torres, Judge. No, I really don't like it. I don't want Giancarlo and Judge batting back to back. I don't. Seen it. I don't want it. Nope. Don't want that. This is confusing. What is? The move? Probably. How about with DD out, DJ at first? Torres at second, Tulo at shortstop, Andujar at third. Yes. Yeah, I think that also makes sense. That makes sense. But what are you going to do? Are you going to, well, that means you're putting Bird in the minor leagues, and probably it doesn't make sense to even have Voit on the, like, why would you have Voit on the team then? Because then you have another righty bat, first baseman bat on the bench. So what are you going to do with Voit? So you'll think about that. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Who is winning the division? Unbiased standpoint. I think at this point, the Yankees have a stronger bullpen. The Red Sox have lost two key pieces of their bullpen. They've lost Kimbrel and they've lost Kelly. So those are two key people of the bullpen that have gotten outs for them before. They could still make moves. They could still get an Adam Ottavino, which I want the Yankees to go get Ottavino, and just to, one, improve on the bullpen and be able to fix that there. The other thing is just that I want, that's what I think should happen, with getting Ottavino, and then hopefully the Phillies sign Kimbrel and then force the Red Sox into getting some crap-ass pieces. So that's what I think there. Let's see here. Let's see what we've got. I'm getting snow tomorrow. Damn, that sucks, bro. Snow sucks. Which player are you most excited to see play this season? I am probably the most excited to see Gary Sanchez. I really want to see Gary Sanchez rebound. So he is my guy. And I'm going to do like a predictions thing. Once I got the full team and heading into spring training, I'm going to do like a predictions. And I did over and unders yesterday with John Boy and Jake. But I'm going to do like a prediction. No, it wasn't yesterday. The day before. Why do I keep saying yesterday? What the hell's wrong with me? Jones, what are your thoughts on Gardy? I don't really have any thoughts on Gardy. I hope he's more of a 4-5 outfielder on this team. Let me see here. I want a Harper anyway. I feel like Crash is going to get him. Maybe. Ellsbury are everyday expensive. Oh, my God. Got to get Ellsbury off this damn team, bro. What do you think the Yankees should do with Bird and Voit? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I think at this point, right now, Voit over Bird. All day. Hey, Joe, you remember me? I was Aaron Rodgers. Oh, you changed your name. Rogers, what's up, Rogers? Change your name, huh? How do you feel about Kimbrel? The word is his market is softening. Do you see them entertaining that option? Hell no. I don't want Kimbrel on this team. Hell no. I'm good. Get me Ottavino. I'd rather get Ottavino. Sevy wasn't even pulling ace stuff for most of the – oh, God. We're not going to kill Sevy here. All right? He's still young. Why the fuck would the Yankees trade Glaber? Excuse my language. I'm not trading Glaber. Not trading Glaber. Yankees need the money for Aaron Judge. Okay, this is I was hoping somebody asked this. Yankees need the money for Aaron Judge, Sanchez, and all of the young dudes. Basically, the reason on why not sign Machado. Okay, guys. All right. First of all, as the years go on, money comes off the books. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll say that money starts coming off of the books. People like Ellsbury won't be on the team, TC Sabathia, Brett Gardner. A lot of the money that is being tied up right now, by the time those guys are getting paid, are not going to be on the books anymore. Okay, that's one. Two, if the Yankees aren't willing to pay 26-year-old Harper, Machado, what the hell makes you think that they're going to pay a 31-year-old Judge, a 28-year-old Gary Sanchez, or even a 30-year-old, Didi? Like, you got to think about that. Like, maybe the Yankees' philosophy has changed so much where they don't want to go at all. You know, Judge, when he gets out at 31 and he's a free agent at 31 years old, he's going to be thinking, I want to get my payday. You know what I mean? The Yankees just had team control in the major leagues for me for 6 years. I was in the minors making shit money for God knows how long, and now is my payday. I want to get paid. However, he's going to be 31 years old, and they're going to use, I can already see it, you're going to use his, oh, you're 31 years old. Oh, you're freaking 6'7". Oh, how are your knees going to look at the end of the contract? Oh, blah, 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 blah. You've been injured here. You've been injured there. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the third. I can already see that as to why the Yankees would not give him that contract. You get what I'm saying? Those are the things you got to kind of think about. I don't think that way. I think you got to keep your players and that's it. You know what I mean? That's just me. Or get the best players to keep the best team. For all I know, he can be Derek Jeter, and he puts the team in a situation where they can't lose him. He's a freaking captain, and they just can't lose him. Pay the man. And that's just what it is. But we'll see what happens there, you know, in that situation. But the whole notion of we can't pay this, we can't pay at player X because we want to keep player Z in the future. Bro, you worry about the damn future when you get there. The Yankees made $615 million last year, okay? Now, granted, those numbers don't take into consideration their expenses, right? And their payroll is over the luxury tax now, so you got to give them credit for that. You can't kill them. But the fact of the matter is just that. Like, how are you going to determine what the hell's going to happen later on? How do you know that one of these guys that you're planning, oh, you got to keep Gleyber Torres, and I love Gleyber Torres. How do you feel that? What if he fizzles out and doesn't become anything? And you've been planning this whole time to keep Gleyber Torres 6 years from now, so you didn't make moves today because of moves you're going to make 6 years from now? That doesn't make sense. So that's like people telling me, oh, next year I want to worry about Arenado, or let's get Arenado. Guys, just worry about this damn year, and that's it. That's all that I can say. For all you know, what if in the next CBA the luxury tax goes through the roof, and they say, you know what, this luxury tax isn't working, the players are threatening a strike, and they say, you know what, we're going to bring up the luxury tax because it's actually working as a cap, and there's no salary cap in baseball, but it's almost working as a salary cap against the players, and especially older players. So you know what? Let's increase the luxury tax to $250. And then you're thinking, shit, man, I could have freaking paid Machado or Arenado, and this would have fit right under the freaking cap or the luxury tax. But you don't know what's happening down the line. So you plan for now. And my bad, I'm so passionate about that, but it's facts, bro. It's like that shit gets me pissed off. I like Tulo as a bench guy. Well, Cashman already said he's playing shortstop every day. So, and I don't want to switch Gleyber Torres from second base. I don't want to move him around. I just want to keep him at second base, and that's it. That's just me. It's all Randy Levine, bro. Dude's an asshole. Yeah, guy. He is. He really is. Hey, why are you guys talking about Torres being traded? I have no idea what you guys are doing now. Would you regret the deal for Stanton if it means no Machado or Harper? No. Stanton is a great player. I don't know where this notion of Stanton sucks comes from. Stanton is a great player. Like, he had a down year. He was wildly productive last year. So we'll see. Let me see what you guys are talking about here. I love doing these Q&As because I like seeing where you guys are. See, I look at Twitter and I look at Instagram, and to be honest, Like there's Twitter, and then guys, there's some nut jobs on Twitter. There's some freaking nut jobs on Instagram. I don't even pay attention to a lot of them. A lot of you guys are like great guys and girls, and you guys are real chill. You know what I mean? You guys aren't like off the bro. There's people on these social media platforms that are off the wall. And did I see Giraffe Neck marking here? What's up, man? What's up? How you doing? He probably knows exactly what I'm talking about too, bro. On Twitter, on social media, these people are like off the wall, and then it's like I guess because maybe this is more of a personal kind of platform where you could be able to interact with people, but it's just I mean, it's weird. But you guys are awesome, man. I appreciate all of you guys. Are the bleacher seats assigned or first come first serve? No, they're assigned. Like they have a number on them. Before they used to be almost like first come first serve. Are you worried about the heavy right-handed lineup? I am. I'm gonna be very honest. I am. I want the team to be a little bit more balanced than what it is right now. I want more than just I need at least one more lefty in the lineup to be like okay. Because now I can split up guys. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about that. That's worrisome. Dude, those guys are crazy. Yankee fans are my bread and butter. I mean, you know what? Be honest, I have a lot of Red Sox fans that follow me, and I probably should troll them more next year. I'm a lot more, but I couldn't talk too much shit last year because, bro, they had too much of my number. It was just really bad. Somebody said, "What do you think about the Mets offseason?" You know what? I'm gonna be honest. The Mets have had a pretty good offseason for what they've done more than what I thought that they would do. Laurie's a good sign. That guy's a good sign. It makes me think since they signed DJ LeMahieu, why wouldn't you go get Laurie? Like a Yankee fan standpoint. But I mean, they've been doing a pretty. I think the Mets might surprise some people this year, man. That's what I think. Mets might come out and surprise a couple of people this year because I don't know if people are really pegging them, and I still got to see what the hell the Phillies do. And I mean, what if the Phillies get freaking Machado and they add Kimbrel? Like, wow, you're looking at that team like, holy shit, that team is a freaking powerhouse. Let's see. Yankees have too much money. Yes, they do. Joes, what do you think the Yankees should do with Bird and Voit? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know about that, but I think Voit over Bird, and then you figure out what you're going to do there, because are you going to play DJ LeMahieu every day? Let's see. I think the Yankees are going to really rest this guy, Tulowitzki. So you might see Gleyber, even though I don't like that shit at all. I want to keep Gleyber Torres at second. But with the way that things are presently, right now, they may change in a moment's notice, but the way that the roster is presently, it looks like Gleyber Torres is going to get some time at short until Didi comes back. So trade offer, Kluber, Torres, Andujar, Sonny. What the hell kind of trade is that? Why are you giving them all that? I don't even think that it takes all that to get Kluber. Andujar, too young to be traded. I don't know about too young. Yo, man, you guys don't pull the trigger on Machado, please. I want in this offseason, I wanted to get one of those guys, one of those two guys. DJ got overpaid. His road stats are horrible and could have gotten Laurie for cheaper. Probably, right? Now, you can't say overpaid when Daniel Murphy got the same shit and he's basically more bat and no defense, while he's basically more defense and he's still some bat, but just on the road, he's just Hopefully that changes. Hopefully that changes as a Yankee. That's all I gotta say. You know what I see? I don't know why. I see DJ LeMahieu as like a guy that Red Sox overlooked. They've been laughing all over Twitter. They've been laughing. Oh, DJ LeMahieu thought he was gonna get Manny Machado. Blah, 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 blah. I see like LeMahieu hitting like 470 against the Red Sox this year for some reason. Like 470 being an annoying motherfucker, like straight up like they think like they're getting out of an inning, and then DJ LeMahieu was like, nope, click, double the other way, Fenway, rounding down the line in Fenway, around that stupid pesky pole, and Mookie Betts chasing the double all around the park, and it's looking like a triple. So that's what I see for LeMahieu. That's what it seems like to me. Because the Red Sox were talking massive shit. Oh, you think? All right, we'll see. We're going to see, fam. Like, we'll see. The guy can hit. All right, let's not talk about it. He doesn't really strike out much, but the man can hit, okay? And he hits the ball the other way. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe out of the Rockies into a playoff race. You don't know what the freaking rivalry does to people. You really don't know that. Let me see. Let me see here. Laurie was cheaper. Could have added a bat to the lineup. The Laurie thing confuses me. See, I don't know what else they're doing. That's the thing. I don't know. If they're doing something else, then I understand the DJ LeMahieu move. But if you're gonna go this route and do guy, this guy Luka is a beast, man. I just seen a highlight for Luka. That kid just hit step back threes like nobody's business. I think he's one of the best at that shit. I'm sorry to get off topic, but yeah, I mean, why would you say DJ LeMahieu as another? Either the Yankees just don't give a shit about lefty righty, which whatever, or they're doing some new construction plans and making the short porch in left field instead of right field. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Mets had an over-under of 83.5 for next year. All right, so over-under for the Mets, 83.5. I'm going to go over. I'll go over on that. Hell yeah, I would go over on that. I would, especially when there's so many teams around the league that are tanking, and the Mets are pretty good. And now they have Edwin Diaz that can close games. They didn't have a real legit bullpen. They brought back Somos Familia to the team, and I think that they can do over 83.5. As long as they stay healthy. Plus, what's up with Cespedes? Anybody know what the hell's going on with Cespedes? Yankees are around 96. Wow, that's high, man. 96.5? Shit, that is high. 97 wins for the Yankees. They won 100 last year, but it's not easy to win 100 games. I don't want you guys to feel like I have doubts on my team, but to say a team's gonna win 97, I go. You know what? My heart says over. My mind says under. So fuck it. I'll go over. It's your money though. I'm not betting on baseball. 2014 offseason was won by the Yankees. Only finished 84-78. That sucked. It did. But was it really won? We got Ellsbury. So once we signed Ellsbury, I feel like we lost. Like we got Tanaka. Tanaka killed, whatever. And then he was pitching really well in the beginning. And then signed Carlos Beltran and all that shit. But in the 2015 season, wait, hold on. Yankees finished 84. But they were the wild card in 2015. Yeah, they made the playoffs that year. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. Yankees didn't suck. They made the playoffs that year. After that 2014 offseason where they won that, they signed Tanaka and they did all that. 2015, they won. They made the playoffs. So I don't know what you're talking about. If you had one guy, Giraffe Neck Mark says, if you had one guy named Machado or Harper for the Yankees to get the rest of the offseason, who would you want? If I had to get one, I get Harper. I would, because I'm just going by the the team presently constituted, right, I would get Harper. He fits the lineup. I put him in left field. He's a lefty bat. He gets on base. He's young. He can get better. I would go Harper, hands down. Machado, I love Machado. I do love Machado. But now you got LeMahieu. So what are you doing here? Like, what's going on? Unless you're trading Andujar, I don't know what we're doing. Tulo came for cheap. Won't be surprised if he rides the bench or plays that Neil Walker type role. See, I don't know. They're pegging DJ LeMahieu with the Neil Walker type role, so I don't know about that. They're saying they want him to be like a Ben Zobrist kind of guy. Red Sox will not even make the playoffs. Let's not get crazy here. Have some more respect for your opponents. I think that the Red Sox will make the playoffs, but as a wild card, let's see here. Machado going to be lazy as fuck. Oh, my God. You're so wrong. You have no idea. No idea. So wrong. Ottavino. Yes, I want Adam Ottavino. Oh. Adam Autobots. Red Sox in the house. I like this move. Smart can't sign a 10-year deal to patch a home. What? He is good. Okay. I didn't understand that. Give him $400 million. 470. You on drugs, Joey? 470. 470 for what? Oh, man. This is how far behind in the freaking questions I am. 470 for DJ LeMahieu. Hell yeah, bro. What if he does that shit against the Red Sox? I see that. I see him being like a pest in the Red Sox side. I really do. I really honestly do. Yo, I gotta get a way for me to do like live calls and this shit. Like either live calls or I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out something. I want to incorporate that into this, like us doing live calls or like a voicemail and stuff like that. That'll be cool. And I got to start a podcast soon, man. I want to start a podcast. I don't want to do a solo podcast. I kind of want to do it with a partner. So we'll see who I find. I want somebody that's logical and not too emotional. Somebody I vibe with. Evaldi will never do that again. I don't know. Yankees are going to go 104-58. Book it, man. I wish. I hope. That's crazy. Red Sox is winning 101 this year. Okay, we'll see. Mets are third in their division. Phillies and Braves are better. I don't know. They have experience right now. They have some people in there. Let's see. I mean, they're probably done right now, but they have some good bats. Laurie is not a guy to be slept on. Laurie is clutch as hell, bro. He is. He is clutch as hell. I'm talking about 2014. But 2014, if you're talking about 2014, Joseph, if you're talking about 2014, then you're talking about the 2013 offseason then. That offseason, they didn't really do much. The one if you're talking about the 2014 season that they played, they didn't win that offseason. I think you're getting it confused. The season that they signed Masahiro Tanaka was after the 2014 season, right? Where they didn't make the playoffs. They ended up getting Masahiro Tanaka, got Carlos Beltran, and they ended up getting Jacoby Ellsbury and Brian McCann. So that was a Cano year, if you remember. Fuck the rest. Let's get out of the chat. Oh my God. Joes, can you do me a favor and vlog Yankees Red Sox game? When the Red Sox do something good, have a classic reaction. I don't plan my reactions. It happens. Whatever comes out is just what it is at that moment. So like if it's a game that's kind of slogging along, I'm gonna react accordingly. So that's just me. I'm gonna keep things genuine. You know what I mean? I know I got a lot of burn for stuff, but I think more people kind of respect me because I kind of keep it genuine. I'm not gonna script anything. So the Yankees are taking away their home field advantage by having so many righties. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Give me some lefties, or at least one lefty. You know what I mean? Even that bench is full of that bench right now is full of righties. You know? So let's see what happens there, man. We out of here. Hell yeah. We out of here. I don't think so. The Yankees have an amazing season. Hopefully the Red Sox bullpen hurts them this season. We have the best bullpen in the league, top 3 lineup in the league, and a top 10 rotation. Okay. Nice. Why are the Red Sox so quiet this offseason? Well, they signed the vault. They didn't really have too much holes, to be honest. They just need their pen. Well, let's see what they do with their pen. That's what I'm interested in seeing what they do with their pen. What is going to be Tulo's role? According to Brian Cashman, he's going to play shortstop. I think the Yankees are going for aces next year, mark it down. But who are the aces that are available? Oh, well, if you guys are saying that, then you're right. If you guys are saying that, then you're right. Oh, Tanaka signed February 2014. Okay. All right, you guys are right. I was wrong. The Yankees trade CC7. Yankees are not trading CC. Oh my God! I finally caught up. I caught up to you guys. Jared, do the okay. Finally caught up to the chat. You guys have mad questions. Yankees should get Garrett Cole next year. I'm interested. Okay, well, Garrett Cole, but let's see. I mean, if they didn't want to pay Corbin this year, I mean, let's see what happens with Cole. I don't know. Yankees couldn't beat the Astros during the 2017 ALCS. They could not. They did not. They couldn't beat them on the road. At home, they were unstoppable. Unbiased view of who is winning the division. I think at this present moment in time, the Yankees would win the division. Just because the Red Sox bullpen is who's closing games for them right now? Who? So who's looking forward to the series in London? Damn, I wish I was. To be honest, they kind of priced me out. I was gonna go out there, but they priced me out, and I was trying to see if I could get MLB to spot me and get me out there. And MLB London was like, they ended up kind of like saying nah. They had some plans or whatever to do something with me, and like they asked me to ask like Nick Turturro. But yeah, my tree is still up, bro. Dominicans don't take this shit down till like February, B. That's just what it is. That tree's gonna go down soon, but we'll see. But anyway, guys, where do you usually sit at in the stadium? I usually sit in about section 105. And yeah, I usually sit in about section 105. But this year might change. I still haven't re-upped my season. I still haven't re-upped my season tickets. So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna see what happens. You going to the home opener? I'm definitely going to be in the home opener. Believe that. Bumgarner is a free agent next year. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. There's going to be some good pitchers available next year. I think Justin Verlander should be available. Is Justin Verlander available next year? I think he is, but Adam Ottavino would be huge. Yes, he would. But where's that? Oh, section 105 is in right field under the terrace, in the short porch. How about Montgomery? I still like him. I do like Montgomery too. Betances is also a free agent next year. Yes, he is. He is. Betances is. The Rays might be knocking on the wild card door. They might be. We'll see how their pitchers react a year after this whole a spot starter stuff. You know what I mean? Team is good. Need unless perfect opportunity comes by. Yeah. Won't sleep on the Rays. Anyway, guys, we're going to cut this off. But I wanted to thank you guys for joining up. Make sure you guys do leave a like on the video. This shit was fun. It's always fun to talk Yankees, right? I hope I answered all of your questions, and we got to do more of these, right? Do you think that the Yankees are going to sign Machado? No. Do you think that Judge will have an MVP-type season this year? Yes. I feel like Stanton will have a better season than JD. Okay, possible. Yanks are going to be fine. Yes, they are. Bullpen, Red Sox bullpen equals cheeks. What do you think of Ellsbury? I don't think anything. LeMahieu. Joe, I DM'd you on IG. I'll check that out. I'll check that after. We'll see what happens with the team. Good team or not. Good night, Joe. Keep the pinstripes on. Keep them strong. Yes, guys. All right, guys. So make sure you guys leave a like on the video on the way out. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe to the channel because I'm going to be putting out a lot more content. Follow me on Twitter at Joe's McFly. Follow me on Instagram at Joe's McFly. And follow the official Pinstripe Strong YouTube page for, I feel like I said that shit all wrong, on Instagram and on Twitter at Pinstripe Strong. So make sure you guys do that. It was really nice talking to all of you guys. And like I always say, make sure you guys do keep your pinstripes on and keep them strong. Let's go Yankees, man. Peace.